Jason is with us in Fresno, California. Hi, Jason. How are you?
Yeah, hey, Dave. I'm doing the same as you. Thanks for your time.
Good. How can I help?
I got a question about a credit score.
Mm-hmm.
So at the moment, I have absolutely nothing in my name as far as credit.
Awesomeness.
So, yeah, what I'm trying to figure out, though, no one can answer, is now my credit score beginning to drop, or does it maintain and then eventually become a zero?
You should not have a credit score if you have nothing. I'm sorry. How do you have a credit score if you don't have any debt in your name?
Because I had a mortgage, which I just sold the house in April.
Oh, okay. All right. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. And so the only thing on your credit bureau report is your mortgage?
Right. That was paid off in April.
In April. But you don't have any other accounts that are open with zero balances?
Correct. No other accounts.
That are open at all, of any kind? Right. You don't have any outstanding bad debt or anything?
Exactly.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. The FICO score is determined by how you interact with credit, obviously. Whether you have debt, how you pay on the debt, the type of debt you have, these are the things that are entered into the algorithm. That much we know. FICO has disclosed that. FICO holds the actual mix of those in the algorithm very closely, and they don't let anyone know that because everybody would be gaming the score. Okay?
Right.
The second thing that we have determined, and we've just observed this with thousands of people reporting into us on Twitter, by email, and you know, we've run a few little tests here and there with people in classes as they've gotten out of debt. From the time you have no accounts open of any kind, somewhere between 6 months and 1 year, you usually will have a zero credit score.
Okay.
I have seen it go longer a couple of times, but most of the time, between 6 months and a year, your score becomes undeterminable because you don't have any way to score you.
Right. Okay. Now, here's where it gets interesting, and I want to get your opinion on this, if I may. In June this month, I got into contract to build a brand new home.
In what now?
I went into a contract to purchase a home.
Yeah, when?
In June, so last month.
All right.
So now what I'm kind of running into is they're going to do a credit check in September, and I'm wondering if my credit score is going to be dropping, and I'm not sure kind of how to go about it to maintain a good score and get a good rate.
You can't. I would tell them to, well, you'll either have a zero score, which means they'll probably do manual underwriting. I would just tell the mortgage lender what you're facing, that I'm afraid my credit score may just disappear one day. Can you guys go ahead and pull this? Because most of that paperwork's good for 90 days.
Right.
And they can go ahead and pull the credit score now and just tell them what you're facing. You know, I have no accounts open, and I have read and heard where credit score disappears somewhere between 6 months and a year, and I don't want that thing to just disappear one day and you have trouble writing this loan. So, because I'm assuming you have a good score right now. What's your score now?
Yeah, 756.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, you know, what you want to do is go ahead and get them to pull that and document that it's there. And then if it pops up and they go to reevaluate it later and it's just gone, then maybe they can still use that initial pull, right?
Well, see, and I brought it to their attention, and they won't give me an answer one way or another.
Then I need a new mortgage company.
And see, the thing is, we've actually committed ourselves to them, and they gave us an incentive for going with them.
I'm not committed to them if they're not going to freaking do what I tell them to do. They work for me.
Exactly. So that's the wall I'm running into.
No,
so
jack them up or move the mortgage.
Okay. And then how about the penalties that they would charge for me pulling out?
What kind of penalty are they going to charge you?
3% of the home price.
No way. Not for pulling out of the mortgage.
Really? Okay.
No, you don't get charged for pulling out a mortgage. You don't have a mortgage. They haven't made the loan.
That's true. Okay.
Until they make the loan, they can't hit you with anything like that, particularly in California, dude. So, no, I mean, you need to get these jerks on the line and jack them up. They need to get their freaking job done.
Right.
And if they can't, you need to go get a mortgage company that has a clue, because this is not rocket science. I mean, pull the credit bureau, pull the FICO score up while there still is one. Duh. I mean, you know, it's going to go away, and then you're going to have to manually underwrite that. And I got a feeling these guys don't know how to do a manual underwriting. A lot of mortgage companies don't. So there you go. That's what I would do, brother. Thank you for calling in. We appreciate you joining us. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to get the latest content and check out these other great clips from the show. You can do this. You know, that really is the message. Whether you've got $270,000 in student loan debt or $27,000, whether you've got a $50,000 income or a $500,000 income,